Welcome everyone, this is Xencard from Alpha Project Cluster. Today's video will talk about a carno cave. Let's be honest, this cave is far from unraidable, in fact it's pretty shitty, but if you do things correctly, you could manage to be pretty much hard to raid. In fact, online it's barely unraidable. Okay, so let's talk about the outside of the cave. The carno cave is mainly chosen because these islands always have loot drops. Yeah, right here, which can be used to farm crappy drops or doing boss on officials, which is pretty handy. You can use the entire islands to make like a outside bunkers. Pretty cool. From the inside of the cave, this is a long tunnel which pretty useless to defense. And this water spot's pretty dangerous because enemies can just on cryo dinos and like use water dinos to soak, so you don't want to have the turrets shooting directly on the water, so otherwise it will be pretty much easy to soak the walls. Just you prefer to have like just that tray on the pillars to shoot the riders and focus on the walls. So to start about the walls, yeah, prefer to do it do a two wall high for the velos at the bottom part. Yeah, I rather do pre-made something. Some don't want to have a pillar spamming video, so. So yeah, we started on the bottom part with velo layers to wall high. I already made the pillars like for the hatch frames to show directly the riders. Don't need more because it's easy blowable. Okay. Oh, come on. I could not have put a second ceiling, but I don't want the pillars to another velos because I know these floors will be exclusively for velos. So I'll leave them enough rooms. Okay. Well, fuck this pillard. So now, at this height, I may want to start focusing on the turrets only. So just about one ceilings and the rest in hatch frames. Like you could choose to set more turrets on the bottom parts of the walls too, but I consider if you get siege, the the first turrets will get destroyed and you can start to replace the broken turrets with other turrets more on the bottom parts of the walls. So prefer to focus on the top parts to slow them down, and then when you are online to defense, we can just sacrifice the soakers to the velos or try to bite with like Giga underwaters or do anything that just counter what the attackers might plan to do. Because online, it's like mostly on a cave, it's pretty much unraidable. So, in your turrets, you might not want to slot cap them, except if you're the kind of tribes that can be offline for more than 8 hours, because the hatch frames can be blowable with the tech rifle. So if they use body block and play wells when your tribe is offline, it might be problematic if you put all your bullets in the turrets you have. You might just focus on putting like maybe some bullets on the more top ones and most of the bullets on the bottom turrets, because they will be the last to get blown with the tech rifles most likely. Okay. Let's start with this one. On these hatch frames, you just want to put the minimum bullets inside, because it's very easy to blow this hatch frame with a tech rifle. Okay. Normally we'll light them well, but like I've built on the defenses, there is no floors. Normally you will have built like a base in this cave. So the gen is just like here as an example. Okay. I will say maybe 500 shard and 1 or 2k bullets maximum per AV, because like good raiders will blow it up without even soaking much. Same for these ones. If the raider is good enough to blow the first hatch frames, they will do the same with the top layers. The bottom ones will be more tricky because they will need to get more out of the waters, and the velos and everything will start shooting. Like these will be way harder from the most bottom one. But this come in handy with less experimented waters. These raiders will get stuck. A wall like this will block them from pushing further. So I'll try to find the last angle we could put some turrets. And then we'll use the layers we might have used for the wheels. Well, we'll use it for the turrets. We could put hatch frames, but at this point, it's just better than the ceilings, because if they break one ceiling, this will be less turrets lost than just the hatch frames, and they won't really need to target below at this height. This is pretty much the same height as the water. And for the rest of the turrets, you always want to have like maybe 10 turrets on the ground directly. Because turrets cannot be destroyed with dead guns. So turrets on the grounds need to be rocket runs or soaked. So if they're protected by the walls, they will most likely need to be soaked. So it's a good thing to have some turrets well placed at some ground locations. Never to underestimate, especially if there's a location where a parasaurs with a box can go through. You want turrets on the grounds to like try to cover every angles to avoid being cheesed by this kind of low tactics. Well, I got all, but turret on the ground you can focus more on the tech turrets, because most likely against parasaurs. Yeah, if you can place them on the rocks and like this, it's the best thing best place you can do. But at this in this cave it doesn't work. Here's like trying to find angles so they don't shoot each other's, they don't block each other's. Yeah, no. Cool birdie places. Well, it could be a good idea to have some turrets shooting like underwater. Just what we can't. Just to slow down. These turrets will get blown first. Pretty easy. But still. It's just to slow down a little bit. If you gain 15 or 30 minutes, it's still that. Try to not get all them all together, so one C4s or one rocket can not just blow them all. Fine. So just need the velos, and that's actually what will look like the walls. Just open there. Nothing very hard, pretty simple, like the most basic wall, but I'm pretty sure some people will find it useful. So that's it. I really hope this video will be useful to you. Please leave a like and subscribe, and have a nice day.